Here at the Priory Centre in York, we're hosting the York Festival of Social Enterprise Policy Day. We've been looking at means of empowering the social enterprises to get more involved in health, more involved in community activity, using their lived experience and deep insight of the social activities and the social problems that they deal with every day. We've been talking about investment and how that can enable and support social enterprise growth. Social enterprises offer an incredible opportunity to support both the city and the region through the delivery of those services, but also in a way that keeps wealth local.
We've used our experience in the field to develop what we call the Street Art Academy, where we use the appeal and allure of street art and provide a mechanism which actually takes them through a whole process of what it's like to actually develop an idea. Our ambition is to develop that ultimately into a short form apprenticeship where young people work in their communities and actually build and create something that they identify with, that has their voice.
The thing that's really struck me about today is the scale of the aspiration and the ideas that we've had so many years, I think, in our sector where we've been tinkering at the edges. Big ideas is really what we need at this point, and there have been plenty of those in evidence this morning.
If there was going to be one shift in mindset in terms of thinking about social investment, thinking about income generation, it's to remember that there are very few charities and social enterprises where the right amount of traded, earned income in your model should be 0%. Most organisations can and should be operating a mixed income model, and they do.
14 years ago, I was one of the originators, co-founders of the Golden Ball Co-op. What that space has created is a community. What that space has created is a place where people can get to know each other, and I think that is worth having.
It's always very valuable to hear from other people's perspectives in other parts of the country about the knowledge that can be shared challenges certainly around finance and scaling of social enterprise.
Kindred started with 150 members to support the needs of entrepreneurs in diverse and underinvested communities. They have now got over 1,000 social traders building the future in the region. So they've provided that network. And with that £3 million investment, £40 million of social value has been created.
We've heard from so many social entrepreneurs, so many people involved in the movement. It's been great to see the work that's happening here in York and further afield. If the future's anything to go by from today, the future's bright in this country for the social enterprise movement.
This is not just asking social enterprises to fill in the gaps. This is a genuine opportunity to change the way the sector is perceived and to change the way that the sector is operating across the next decade.